Hello, and welcome to the first asynchronous activity in Module D, Meeting the Needs of Diverse Learners in Cybersecurity Education. In this presentation, I'll guide you through the Engaging Underrepresented Groups in Cybersecurity activity. This activity will help you develop a targeted plan for engaging a specific underrepresented group in cybersecurity program. So before we dive into the activity, let's establish why diversity matters in cybersecurity education. There are four key reasons. First, innovation and problem solving. Diverse teams bring different perspectives, leading to more creative solutions to complex cybersecurity challenges. When we have people from different backgrounds working together, they approach problems differently and often find solutions that our homogeneous teams might miss. Second, workforce demand. The cybersecurity field faces a significant talent shortage, as we know, with millions of unfilled positions globally. By engaging underrepresented groups, we expand the talent pipeline and help address this critical need. And third, better security outcomes. Research definitely shows that diverse teams are better than identifying vulnerabilities and understanding threats from multiple perspectives. This is especially important in cybersecurity, where attackers come from all backgrounds and target diverse populations. And finally, equity and justice. Everyone deserves access to a high-paying, stable career in technology. Cybersecurity offers excellent opportunities for economic mobility and career growth. Now let's look at the current landscape to understand who's missing from cybersecurity education and careers. Women represent only 25% of the workforce, despite making up nearly half of the overall workforce. This represents a significant gap in representation. Racial and ethnic minorities are also significantly underrepresented in cybersecurity roles compared to the representation in the general public. Black and Hispanic professionals, in particular, face barriers to entry and advancement in the field. Students with disabilities face additional barriers to assessing cybersecurity education and career pathways. These barriers can be physical, technological, or pedagogy. First generation college students often lack awareness of cybersecurity career opportunities and pathways. Without family members who have navigated higher education or technology careers, these students may not know these opportunities exist. These gaps represent both challenges and opportunities for you as an educator. Each underrepresented group brings unique perspectives and talents that can strengthen the cybersecurity field. To effective engage, underrepresented groups, we need to understand the barriers they face. These barriers fall into four main categories. Access barriers include limited access to technology, internet, and quality computer science education in underserved communities. Students can pursue cybersecurity if they don't have the foundational technology skills and resources. Identity and belonging barriers involve the lack of role models, persistent stereotypes, and imposter syndromes that affect students' sense of belonging in cybersecurity spaces. When students don't see people who look like them or share their backgrounds in the field, they may question whether they belong. Curriculum and pedagogy barriers occur when teaching approaches don't connect the diverse students' experiences or learning styles. Traditional cybersecurity education may not resonate with all students, cultural backgrounds, or preferred learning methods. And finally, systemic barriers are institutional policies and practices that inadvertently exclude certain groups from participation. Now, these might include admission requirements, scheduling conflicts, or assessment methods that disadvantage certain populations. Understanding these barriers is the first step in developing effective engagement strategies in your cybersecurity program. Research has identified several evidence-based strategies for engaging underrepresented groups in cybersecurity education. Near peer mentoring, involves connecting students with mentors who share similar backgrounds, but are few steps ahead in their cybersecurity journey. These mentors can provide relatable guidance and serve as a proof that success is possible. Culturally relevant projects designed in cybersecurity activities that connect to students' lived experiences and cultural contexts. For example, exploring cybersecurity issues that affect their communities are using examples from their cultural backgrounds. Community partnerships involves collaborating with community organizations that already have trusted relationships with underrepresented groups. These partnerships can help with the outreach and provide ongoing support for students. Inclusive teaching practices, uh, you know, inclusive teaching practices is next. And universal design for learning principles to create accessible learning environments for all students. Now, this includes providing multiple ways to access the content, demonstrating learning, and stay engaged. Research shows that targeted approaches are more effective than generic diversity initiatives. The key to understand the specific needs and interests of your chosen group and tailor your the strategies accordingly is really important. So now let's talk about specific tasks for this activity. You're going to be developing a targeted engagement plan for a specific underrepresented group in your cybersecurity program. The activity, I have times here, but don't think that they are set in stone. But this is a 90-minute activity with three main components, I'm figuring. First, you're going to spend some time on research. You choose a focus group and research some evidence-based strategies for uh, engaging with them. Okay. And second, you're going to, do plan development. You're going to create your own engagement plan using the template that's in the packet for this module, including, outreach strategies, activities, and success metrics. And finally, you're going to go on a peer feedback. You share your summary of your plan in the comment section of the course. And then you also provide feedback to others in their comments by commenting on theirs. The goal is to create a practical evidence-based plan that could be actually implemented in your context. This isn't just academic exercise. It is really meant to be a tool that you can use to make real change in your program. And that's what I'm hoping that this will do for you. So let me walk through exactly how you're going to get started. Choose your focus group. Select one underrepresented group to focus on. All right. Research. Do some research on that. Some strategies to use. Develop your engagement plan. And then engage in peer feedback. So it's just one, and the feedback will be done in the comment section in this activity. And then you will also comment on others. All right. So I look forward to seeing what you do, and I also will comment on everybody's when I see it. And this is also a way for me to get very involved with you. So thank you.